Hello, Mark Sabatella from Mastering MuseScore here. And in this tip, I want to show you the different controls that exist for zooming in and out of your score. Normally, you would be at 100% zoom, and you'll see that in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. It'll say 100%. That's the default, and that means that the score on screen should be the exact same size it will be when printed. So if you want to zoom out to make it smaller, there's a number of ways of doing that. One is to actually use that drop down box and click the drop down there, and you can say 75% and so forth. You can also type into that box. If you want 85%, type 85, hit enter, and then it gets a little bigger. So you can type an exact percentage if you like. There's also the shortcut Control 0, Command 0 on Mac, that will return the zoom to the standard 100%. Then there's commands to zoom out and zoom in. So zoom out is Control or Command minus, and that will go to the next smaller setting, 75 and then 50. Now, the command to zoom in is sometimes problematic. It's really meant to be Control or Command plus. But plus typically requires shift on a lot of keyboards, and sometimes that doesn't translate as well into the keyboard shortcut system. So at least on my keyboard, what's actually working is just Control equals, which is like Control plus, but without actually pressing shift. And notice that that is zooming back in, and it returns me to 100. Control equals again, zooms in a little more. Now, if that shortcut isn't working for you, neither Control plus nor Control equal, just because everyone's keyboard layout is a little different, I want to show you how to customize your shortcuts and then show you one other useful one that you need to customize to be able to use. So I'm going to go to Edit and then Preferences. And on a Mac, Preferences is under the Apple menu, I believe, or the Application menu. I forget what it's called. And then we're going to go to Shortcuts. And into the search box, let's type zoom. So you can see zoom in is one of the shortcuts listed there. So if the neither plus nor equal is working well for you, then what you can do is select that and then say define and type something else. If that doesn't work on its own, maybe Alt plus or Alt equals or whatever is going to work for you better. You just get to try some things. If you try something like Shift plus, that's already taken, right? Plus is for adding a sharp, and so MuseScore will let you know that that's not available. So that's how you can customize that zoom in shortcut if it's not working. And then the other one that I would recommend using a lot, at least I use a lot, is zoom to page width. By default, there is no shortcut for it, but I find it useful enough that I've defined one, zoom to page width, I've defined to be Control \. That's right near the 0, minus, and plus and equals. It's nearby, and so it kind of works for me. So with Control \, when I press that, it's going to fit the score to actually fit on the screen. So when I hit home to kind of reset to the top left-hand corner, you can see it just fits on the screen. Here's one size smaller, 100. Here's one size larger, 150. But if I hit Control \, it exactly fills the width of the screen. It happens on my screen to be at 115%. Now, I should mention that there's one other way of zooming in and out, and that's just using the standard scroll gestures on your computer, whether it's a mouse wheel or a touchpad. Control plus scroll up. Control two-finger swipe up zooms out. Control with two-finger swipe down is zoom in. And on Mac, I actually don't know if that's also Control or if that's Command also, but that's a standard gesture that works on almost every trackpad or touchpad I know of. Control two-finger swipe up is zoom out. Control two-finger swipe down is zoom in. And that lets you also zoom a little more to more specific sizes as you see fit. You also have then the minus and plus icons there to zoom in a little more, zoom in, zoom out a little more. So lots of different ways of zooming on your score, and I hope something in here was useful to you.